What's up, fam? We're going to find out today what's going on in your love life. This is for all signs, right? We're going to find out what new love is coming towards you, or what's going on in your love life, right? So, you already know the drill. If the reading resonate, hit the like button. If the reading don't resonate, then don't take it with you. Leave it for somebody else. And if you need a personal reading, hit my inbox, or you can either purchase the reading from off my website. All right. So memberships are open. Memberships starts at like $2.99 a month or whatever. And if you want a reading every week, join the membership, because I do a reading every week for the membership, and we go live on the membership, right? So that way you're not just sitting around waiting for me to post, right? $2.99. What is $2.99 a month? All right. So let's go. We're gonna start with Aries first. All right. Let's go. We're gonna start with Aries first. We're gonna clear the energy, and after we clear the energy, then we'll start with Aries. All right, Aries. Let's see what's coming in love for you. All right, Papa leg by. Papa leg by, open the road to the spirit realm. Papa leg by, remove the barrier. Papa leg by, so that I can pass through. Thank you, Papa leg by. Infinite spirit, Orishas, archangels, spirit guides, ancestors of my highest and greatest good, lords of my highest and greatest good. Protect us from all evil spells, hexes, curses, negative energies, evil entities, dark forces, or anything that may try and hinder the reading. Aries, spirit is highlighting money. Money for you. Money. Spirit is highlighting money. I started your reading. That's crazy too, because I started doing a reading early, and I stopped it and redid it, right? And I was shuffling the cards, and that same Nine of Pentacles came out for you in the last reading, right? But I didn't do it. I just cut the reading off because I needed to do something, and I was like, I'll just do it over. All right. Spirit guides, ancestors, spirits, archangels, orishas. Show us what's coming in love for Aries, spirit. Thank you, spirits. Knight of Swords in reverse. Knight of Swords in reverse. Somebody who's really wild. Wild. No sense of direction. Angry. This person could be angry. But you got the Five of Swords in reverse too, right? But the Knight of Swords in reverse is not a good person. You got the Six of Wands here. Let's see. Spirit, show us more. Show us the energy of the person coming towards Aries. All right, thank you, spirits. You got Ten of Pentacles here, right? Ten of Pentacles. You got the King of Pentacles, the Lovers, the King of Pentacles, and the Two of Cups. You got Justice here that flipped over. And let's see what we got here. We got a Knight of Cups, and a Four of Pentacles. All right, we're gonna get one more. All right, spirits, give us one more. Spirit, give us one more to show us this person coming towards Aries. Spirit. Spirits gave us two. Page of Wands, Three of Swords. Page of Wands, Three of Swords. All right. So what I'm seeing here is this person is somebody who touch money. They touch a lot of money, right? But they could be reckless in their spending with money, right? They could be reckless in their spending with money. This is somebody who don't really like conflict, right? This person doesn't really like conflict. The Five of Swords in reverse. And the Five of Swords represents also mental conflict too, right? This is somebody who's gone through a heartbreak, right? They've gone through a heartbreak. Like I said before, that Knight of Swords in reverse is somebody who's low vibration though, right? Because the Knight of Swords upright is headed in the right direction. When it's in reverse, either it's moving slow or it's not moving at all, right? And it could be somebody who's reckless, very reckless, right? So this is somebody that could possibly lie to you, lead you on, make you think, things are good with them, and it's not. But financially, they're good. The Justice card is here, right? Justice is here. So this could be somebody who works in maybe a legal industry or something, right? They could work in a legal industry. They could work at a law office or, paralegal, or it could be an attorney. You never know, right? They make a lot of money, though, whoever they are. So let's see. We got the Two of Cups here. So they may be a good friend for you, but not in a relationship, right? If that Knight of Swords was in the upright, I would say yeah, because you got this could be somebody who's in the public eye also as well, because you have the Six of Wands here, right? You have the Six of Wands, so they could be in the public eye. They could possibly have a family too, right? They could possibly have a family. Ten of Pentacles is a family card. But it's something that they're holding on to. They're holding on to something. So let's see what else we get. Let's see what the Oracle show. Spirit, show us who's this person. Show us this person for Aries, Spirit. Show us this person. It's a lot of cards. I'm going to take them, though, because it's too many. It's too many. All right. It's too many. All right, Spirit, show us this person, Spirit. Thank you, Spirits. You got sipping. Nosy, spreading rumors, gossiping, right? Sipping. This could be somebody who likes to drink. maybe they like to drink and they start talking. They could be, they could drink and then once they start drinking, they start talking, right? Let's see what else come out. Spirit, show some more about this person, Spirit. Thank you, Spirits. All right, recalling memories, missing someone, reminiscing, right? So this person could have recently got out of a relationship and maybe they're missing their family. I was telling you that the family card is here. So they could have possibly been somebody who's married or in a relationship, or, they was in something with somebody that they had kids with, and they could possibly be reminiscing about them, right? Okay, good fortune, good things coming, turning point, lucky break. I said it in the beginning of the reading that this is somebody who touches a lot of money, right? This person touches a lot of money, so this person is financially in a good spot. They're really lucky, right? Spirits, give us one more. Thank you, Spirits. Quick getaway, the runner escaping, right? Quick getaway, the runner escaping. Right, so this could be somebody who possibly likes to run from love relationships, or they like to run from anything that's ties them down, right? Because I just told you that Knight of Swords is in reverse, right? This Page of Wands is here. A Page of Wands is somebody who's not only passionate and zealous about life, a new beginning in life, but somebody who's young and maybe this person, they don't have to be young. They could be a little bit older, but maybe they have a young spirit, right? They could have a young spirit. It could be somebody that likes to still go out and hang out, and they could dress young, and they got a young persona about them, right? We're gonna pull these curiosity cards, right? These are curiosity cards here, right? We're gonna see what these say. We're gonna see what we get out of this, right? Yeah, this is somebody who's good with money, but they're not good in a relationship, and that could be why they separated from their relationship, and they reminiscing about the person because maybe they didn't treat the person right, because they was possibly in and out, right? You got the Three of Swords there, or maybe the person cheated on them. Maybe they wasn't there for the person, Maybe they wasn't there for the person emotionally and mentally, and or either physically too, right? And this person could have possibly cheated on them with somebody else, right? Because you could be in a relationship, and if you're not there, you always gone, you're gonna lose what you got, And so it takes time and energy and patience and love and care for somebody for real to be in something, All right, so let's see what we got. Okay, at the bottom of the deck, party scene. And that's exactly what I said. I said that this person is somebody who probably likes to go out still. They like to go out and party and, hang out. And that's exactly what I said. Okay, Spirit, show us more about this person, Spirit. All right, heartbreak. The Three of Swords again. Right, but this card is not the Three of Swords. It's just like the Three of Swords, right? It says sometimes the worst breakups are the ones that never got full closure, and so that's why we have the memories, missing someone, reminiscing, right here, right? The memories card. It says sometimes the worst breakups are the ones that never got full closure. What hurts most isn't the ending; it's the fact that it ever felt so right. So this could have been somebody who was in a relationship and created a family with somebody, and could have possibly been married to this person, and they went through a heartbreak with the person, and it was hurt. So they still sitting and reminiscing about this person, right? And they probably go out and party and, spend some money or whatever to try to get over the person. And that's why I said in the beginning, and I said the Knight of Swords can be somebody who's reckless, right? Somebody who's reckless. And this could possibly be what it is, that this person got money, so they like to go out and party to try to take their mind off of what they lost or what they went through in a breakup, right? And so they could end up drinking and spending more money than they should be spending, or whatever the case may be, just letting people up around them and spending money on people that shouldn't be up around them or whatever. So this is what's coming towards you, Aries. So just be prepared, because this is the person that's coming. So you'll meet this person somewhere. I don't know how long it'll be. Could be a few months, could be a few weeks, could be a few days, right? But you're going to meet this person. This is what's in your energy right now. So, being in your energy right now means that it's not far around the corner, right? Okay, so if the reading resonate, hit the like button. If the reading don't resonate, you already know, don't take it with you, leave it for somebody else. And join the membership if you want a reading every week, personal readings. You can hit my inbox and book your personal reading, or either you can book your reading from off my website. All right, Aries, thank you very much. Y'all have a great day, and peace. Taurus, what's good, Taurus? Taurus, we're going to find out what new love is coming towards you, what's coming in love, right? So you already know the drill. If the reading resonate, hit the like button. If the reading don't resonate, don't take it with you, leave it for somebody else. And if you need a personal reading, hit my inbox. I've been pretty booked up with readings, but I'm getting them done, knocked out. So you probably want to get in there while you can, because they've been hitting me up, boy. So personal readings, hit my inbox, or either purchase it from the website. And also too, if you want a reading every week, you want to see a reading every week, purchase the membership, because on the membership I do a reading every week, and I go live. We go live on the readings, right? So yeah, so you can do that. It's $2.99. It starts at $2.99 or something like that a minute. Or not a minute, but $2.99 a month or whatever. So, peanuts. You spend that at Starbucks every day, But all right, so let's get started with the reading. I'm gonna clear your energy first, and then after I clear your energy, then we can move forward with your reading. All right. Thank you, spirits. All right, spirit guides, ancestors, archangels, orishas. Show us what's new coming for love for Taurus. Show us what's coming, what's in Taurus energy. What new love is in Taurus energy? Spirits. What new love? Somebody who is letting go of anxiety. They're not stressing or they don't have anxiety. They're getting rid of it. They're releasing it. Ace of Cups. Spirit is handing you an Ace of Cups. God is reaching his hand out the sky to give you an Ace of Cups. New love. All right, Spirit, show us more. Yep. There's somebody who's resting. 4 swords. They're coming out of that 9 of swords and they in the 4 swords. Spirit, show us the sign of the person, Spirit. Show us the sign of the person. Could be a Leo. Yep, 9 of Wands in reverse too. This is good. This person is releasing a lot, right? You got a Knight of Swords. Could be Aquarius. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Knight of Swords, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. You got the Page of Wands. This is a young person. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. You got the 4 of Wands. And you got the Leo card, the Strength card, right? So with the Strength being here, Spirit is saying that this is somebody who's gone through a lot, but they've been strong, and somebody who's very stable. You got the 4 of Wands here, right? 4 of Wands represents stability. Let's see. This is somebody who has a new zest for life, right? A new passionate start in their life right now. This could be somebody who ended a cycle. Yep. I just said ended a cycle, and look, the Death card is at the bottom of the deck. Yep. This could be somebody who ended a cycle that has gone through a lot, but they're very strong. Somebody who's very strong. The Fool card is in reverse, right? Fool card in reverse. That's the Aquarius card. This person is not taking a leap towards you yet. But the World is here, right? The World card is at the bottom of the deck, indicating exactly what I said about them ending a cycle. The World card, you had the Death card, the Fool card, and the World card is a clear indication of them ending a cycle and starting a new cycle. But they're not ready to start the new cycle just yet because they're still releasing. They're releasing this 9 of Wands and they're releasing this 9 of Swords. But they're healing. They're in the 4 of Swords. So this is somebody whose their energy is really clear, right? You got the King of Wands here, right? You got the King of Wands here. This is somebody who is very creative. This person is very creative. This is a master creator, right? Because he's a king. So this is somebody who they master everything that they do when it comes to being a creator, right? Being creative. All right, thank you, spirits. All right, you got the Tower in reverse, and you got Temperance in reverse, right? Tower in reverse, Temperance in reverse. So this is somebody who possibly avoided a catastrophe in their life, right? And that caused them to be very unbalanced. They was really unbalanced. They was in a time of going through a lot, so they was unbalanced. But they're healing from all of the changes that they went through. And so this is somebody who's soon ready for a new start, right? Somebody who's soon ready for a new start. This person is somebody who's not fearful. They're not fearful of anything. The Knight of Swords is not fearful of anything. Neither the King of Wands, right? This is somebody who is seeking stability too. They're seeking stability, right? All right, Spirit, show us more about this person coming towards Taurus. Okay, you got receipts, evidence, guilty as charged, exposed at the bottom of the deck, right? So let's see. Spirit, show us more. All right, let's see what we got. Reading up, doing the research, learning more, gaining insight, detective, snooping, digging for dirt, accusations, right? So either this is somebody doing some dirt, digging up dirt on them, or they're digging up dirt on somebody, right? And doing some research, right? All right, so let's see. Spirit, show us more. All right, thank you, spirits. All right, recalling, memories, missing someone, reminiscing. Today, good vibes present in the moment, right? And I said that their energy was clear, right? I said their energy feels clear, right? Because they're releasing. It's nothing heavy, right? The Tower is in reverse, the Nine of Wands is in reverse, and the Nine of Swords is in reverse, right? Maybe they was in something with somebody, and maybe somebody did them dirty, right? And now they're doing their research on the person and trying to find some dirt on that person, because it says memories and it says missing someone, reminiscing. So they could be missing a person, or somebody could be missing them, right? Let's see. I'm gonna ask a question, right? I'm gonna ask spirits a question. Let's see. Spirits, is this person a good person for Taurus? If the card is in the upright, that'll mean yes. If it's in the reverse, that'll mean no. Is this person a good person for Taurus? Thank you, spirits. I'm going to pick it up just how it fell. This is the King of Cups. This person is a good person for you, Taurus. Yeah, this person is a good person for you. This person is somebody who's really loving and caring. You got the King of Cups, and the King of Cups is good because King of Cups is somebody who is emotionally balanced. This is somebody who's emotionally balanced. I told you this person was unbalanced, right? But they're coming into a state of balance, right? They're coming into a state of balance, and I said that's why they're healing. I said that they're healing from the past hurt and pain that they've gone through. They avoided a tower, right? And you have the Four of Wands, which is stability, the strength. You have the strength. You have the King of Wands. You have the Knight of Swords, right? Yeah, and now you have the King of Cups, right? So this being somebody who is very creative is also somebody who is very balanced with their emotions, right? They could have been unbalanced, or they could have been in a state of imbalance because of the person that they were with, and maybe they could be reminiscing on the things that they went through in their life. And there's a possibility they could be missing the person, but they know that the person is no good for them, and that's the reason why because they're doing some research on somebody, or somebody is doing some research on them, right? So this is what's coming towards you, Taurus. So Taurus, if the reading resonate, hit the like button. If the reading don't resonate, you already know, don't take it with you. Leave it for somebody else. It's not your reading. And also, too, I'm going to say it again. If you need a personal reading, hit my inbox, or either get it from off the email. Not the email, but get it from off of the website. And thank you very much for being here once again. And you be blessed. Have a wonderful day. And if you want to read every week, man, hit the membership. Join the membership. All right, y'all have a blessed and wonderful day. Peace. Gemini, what's good, Gemini? Gemini, we're going to find out today, Gemini, what new love is coming towards you, right? What new love is coming towards you, what this person, who this person is. So we're going to find out. If the reading resonate, you already know the drill. Hit the like button. If the reading don't resonate, don't take it with you. Leave it for somebody else. And if you want to see a reading every week, join the membership, because it's like $2.99 as a supporter, right? Or something like that, right? And shit, you get a reading every week, because we go live on the membership, and you're able to ask questions or whatever, So yeah, do that, right? And also too, if you want a personal reading, then hit my inbox and purchase the reading, or either go to the website and purchase the reading off the website. All right, so Gemini, we're gonna clear the energy first, and after we clear the energy, then we're gonna move forward with your reading. All right. All right, Spirit, show us what's coming in love. I'm going to shuffle them again. I know I just shuffled them, but I'm going to shuffle them again. Gemini, you're coming out of the Nine of Swords. You're coming out of a Nine of Swords. It was in reverse, right? You're coming out of a 9 of Swords. So that's good. You're coming out of the stress. All right, let's see. What we got? Spirit guides, pop our leg by. Pop our leg by, open the road. Pop our leg by, remove the barrier. Pop our leg by so I can pass through. Pop our leg by. Thank you. Pop our leg by, show us infinite spirit of Orishas, archangels, spirit guides, ancestors of my highest and greatest good, lords of my highest and greatest good. Pop our leg by, show us what we need to see for Gemini. What new love is Gemini? This could be somebody who is standing their ground against something. Somebody who is standing their ground against something. Could be a Pisces. Could be a Pisces. I get that this person is somebody who is intuitively strong. Got the 3 of Cups. This could be somebody who is celebrating something right now. Or they're about to celebrate something. Yeah. They're about to celebrate something because this person is very lucky. This person is somebody who is very lucky, and this person is, the wheel is turning in their favor, right? You got a Page of Cups, Wheel of Fortune, right? All right. Spirit, show us more. Show us more, Spirit. Got 9 of Cups. Got 9 of Cups here. Somebody who's very lucky, somebody who's very happy about themselves. It's going to be fast communication with this person. You and this person are going to have a lot of communication. I didn't even try to do that. And the Queen of Wands, the Queen of Pentacles. I'm going to take it, though. All right, Spirit, show us more. Yep. Sun card. Somebody who's very happy. This person has got good energy, really good energy. That's good, Gemini. This is what you need. Somebody who's got good energy. This person is somebody who has been going through a transformation, but they've been going through and the reason why I say they've been going through a transformation, because anytime you get to the 9 of Wands, you've had a lot of endings and new beginnings, and you know you've already made it to the 9 of Wands, so you're in the process of getting ready to end the cycle. Right. This could be another air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Could be another air sign. It could be Leo. It could be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. It could be Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Right. So Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. All the signs except for an Earth sign. Right. All right. Spirit, show us more. Give us one more, Spirit. All right, Spirits gave us about 3. Yeah, this is somebody, exactly what I said. Exactly what I said. The Star card, somebody who is healing, right? And I said somebody who possibly had a lot of endings and new beginnings. You got the Star card here, Aquarius here. You got a Ace of Pentacles. You got the 8 of Pentacles, and you got the 7 of Cups, right? So you got the Star with the Ace of Pentacles, right? This is somebody who's going through a financial level up too, right? Somebody who works very hard, right? And then you have the 7 of Cups, right? All right. All right, so let's find out more. The energy feels really good, but you know, there could be things that are hidden about people that you don't know. Just because the energy feel good doesn't mean, you know, that they don't have other shit going on. So let's find out. Let's see what else they got going on. Let's see. Let's see. Spirit guides, ancestors, archangels, Orishas. Show us what we need to see in these cards for this person. Who is this person's spirit? Obsession, physical attraction, sex appeal is at the bottom of the deck, right? So this is somebody who will look really good to you, Gemini. All right, sipping. Even though it came out in reverse, though. It came out in reverse, but I'm going to take it. It says sipping, nosy, spreading rumors, gossiping. It came out in the reverse. I'm going to take it in reverse because it flipped like that for a reason. It flipped like that for a reason, so I'm going to take it in reverse. Usually, I read the oracles straight up, But something is telling me to put this in reverse. I don't know. Something just telling me to put it in reverse. I'm gonna see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. I like when they pop all the way out, because when they come all the way out, I know that's the spirit telling me something. I don't like to take them on my own, right? All right, so let's see what we got. All right, court paperwork file, heart to heart, deep conversations, intimate discussions, blunt and honest. Court paperwork filed, right? And that was the reason I said it says blunt and honest on this red card, right? The red card says blunt and honest, and it says court paperwork filed, right? So that's why I said I was going to take this one in reverse. This gossiping, nosy, spreading rumors, gossiping, it came out in reverse. Spirit told me to take that and put it in reverse, right? Because that doesn't fit this person. Right, that doesn't fit this person. This person is somebody who's blunt and honest. Right, this is somebody who's blunt and honest, and they straight up. So, you know, people who gossip is people who tell lies. People who talk behind people back, they the ones who tell all the lies. People who honest and straightforward, they don't do all of that. They don't get into gossiping and all of that shit. They just try to stay to themselves, or hold deep conversations, because they realize it take too much energy to feed into negativity, right? That's why it says deep conversations, heart to heart. It says heart to heart, deep conversations, intimate discussions, blunt and honest. This could be somebody who filed a divorce and going through a divorce, or either they've just got the divorce final, right? Or it's about to be final. And I take it that the person who they divorced is the one doing the gossiping and spreading lies and the rumors and stuff like that on this person, because this person's energy is too clear, right? This person got the Wheel of Fortune, the nine of cups, the Star, the Eight of Pentacles, the Ace of Pentacles, the Sun card, and the Queen of Pentacles, and the Three of Cups. This is not somebody who they don't have that type of energy. And they got the Seven of Wands as the first card that came out, which means that they somebody who stand up for themselves, right? And I just said that at the beginning of the reading. I said this could be somebody who is standing up for themselves, right? So this is somebody who's standing up for themselves, and they filed a paperwork in court to get a divorce or whatever, or they could have filed a restraining order or something like that in court against this person, telling the lies and the rumors, spreading the gossip. Spirits, give us one more. All right. This could be somebody who is a part of your soul tribe too, right? But it says squad, reconciliation, soul tribe, close friends, right? So they say that we reconcile with people who are from our past life, who are part of our soul tribe. They say that when people are part of our soul tribes and we meet them in this life, that we reconcile with them. So a reconciliation doesn't necessarily have to mean that it's somebody you know from this life. It could be from a past life, right? Okay. Courtship, wine and dine, courtship, consistently dating, romance and passion, right? Romance and passion, wine and dine, right? And the last card, okay, quick getaway, the runner escaping. And I believe that this is what this person did with this person that they filed this court paperwork on, this divorce they filed. They ran from the person because they've realized what they had gotten themselves into after they got into the marriage or whatever. When they married the person, they could have been married to somebody who, people don't show you who they really are until they feel like they got you tied down or locked in, right? And so people will show you one side of them, and then they show you the nice side, the good side or whatever, and then you marry the person. People play roles, man, and you marry the person, and then next thing you know, you start seeing who they really are, the real nasty side of them. And this person is somebody who ran from that, right? But this person is going to be somebody who has great opportunities coming in their life, and they're going to be somebody who's very stable and happy, whether they're in a relationship or by themselves, because you have the Nine of Cups and then you have the Star. So they're getting wish fulfillment and they're healing at the same time. And you have the Sun. You got the Sun and the Star out at the same time, right? And with the Ace of Pentacles, right? So it's good for this person, right? So this will be good for you, because this person's energy is good, and there'll be somebody who is, good to you. So that's what I got for you, Gemini. This is a good reading, Gemini. All right. You have a blessed and wonderful day. And once again, if you need a personal reading, hit my inbox or join the membership so that you can get a reading every week. And if the reading resonates, hit the like. If the reading don't resonate, don't take it with you. It's not your reading. All right. Thank you very much and have a blessed and wonderful day. Peace. Cancer, what's good, Cancer? Cancer, we're going to find out today what new love is coming to you, right? If the reading resonates, hit the like button. If the reading don't resonate, you already know. Don't take it with you. Leave it for somebody else. And also, too, if you need a personal reading, then hit my inbox. Hit my inbox or either get the personal reading from off of the website. My website is up. And also, too, if you want a reading every week, if you want to see a reading every week, then purchase the membership. It's $2.99 a month, right? And you can we do readings every week on the membership, right? We go live on the membership and all of that, right? So you can talk and ask questions or whatever. All right, so that's what we got. We're gonna get started with the reading. We're gonna clear the energy first. All right, and once we clear the energy, we'll start with the reading. Papa leg by, open the road to the spirit realm. Papa leg by, remove the barrier. Papa leg by, so I can pass through. Thank you, Papa leg by. Infinite spirit of research, archangels, spirit guides, ancestors are my highest and greatest good. Lords are my highest and greatest good. Protect the portal as we channel these messages. Protect me and protect the viewers from all evil spells, hexes, curses, negative energies, evil entities, dark forces, and anything that may try and hinder this reading. Protect us, spirits. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. Cancer, let's see what's going on, Cancer. Cancer, you could be moving away from somebody. You could be going through a separation right now, or could have gone through a separation not too long ago. All right, let's see. Or this person could be going through a separation. Spirit, show us this person, Spirit. Who is this person? The Emperor. This could be an Aries. This could be an Aries, Cancer. Yep. Could be Aries. 2 of Cups at the bottom of the deck. May start out as a friendship and turn to something else. You got the King of Cups that came out in reverse, right? King of Cups in reverse. This could possibly be somebody who's unbalanced because they've been going through a lot of fighting, right? This could be somebody who's been going through some fighting. So they're unbalanced. Spirit, show us more. Yep. 6 of Wands in reverse. 6 of Wands in reverse. So this person is somebody who has been going through some things. Things been moving slow. Their finances probably been moving slow too. All right. All right. Spirit, show us more. Thank you, spirits. All right. We got 3 of Cups here. This could be somebody who is in a third-party relationship. They were in a third-party relationship, or they got somebody and they're trying to come towards you, right? 5 of Cups at the bottom of the deck. All right, Spirit, show us more. Show us more, Spirit. All they cards popping out in the reverse. You got the Death in the reverse, the Death in the reverse, the Justice in reverse, and the Chariot in reverse. All these in reverse. Death in reverse, Chariot in reverse, 3 of Cups in reverse. No, Justice in reverse. Justice in reverse, Death in reverse, and also Chariot in reverse. So this is somebody who has been going through some fighting and arguing with somebody. It hasn't been fair in their situation. They're not moving forward, and they don't want to end the cycle with that person. And that's why it's 3 parties. That's why I say they could possibly be holding on to that person and trying to come towards you. Yep. 7 of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. All right, let's see. Spirit, show us more. You could have possibly just met this person, or this person is coming towards you now. You got the Queen of Pentacles. All right, Queen of Pentacles. Let's see. Spirit, show us more. All right, let's see what we got. All right, we got the High Priest here with the Three of Pentacles. A lot of threes keep coming out. Three of Pentacles, Three of Cups. Yeah. And then the High Priestess card, right? So yeah, this is somebody who is not going to be somebody who's good for you. You could get tied up with this person and end up having problems with them because they are somebody who are not healed, right? This person is not healed. Cancer. This person is not healed. Let's see what we get. Spirit, show us more about this person. Spirits. Anytime you're dealing with somebody who is not healed, and when you're not healed, they're not healed, there's going to be a lot of problems. And if you're healed and they're not healed, then you're not going to even want to deal with it. Because once you heal, you don't want to go back to the past. You don't want to have to keep healing all over again for some shit that somebody taking you through that you shouldn't even be in anyway. They're not a match for you. They're not an energetic match for you once you heal. But if you're not healed and you're with this person, you're still going to have problems with them. All right, so lift off, fast action, progression forward. The wait is over, right? And this is somebody who will have you in a third party. So let's see. Distress. Act with urgency. Assistance needed. Distress, right? Yep. You'll be in distress. They are in distress too. Lost. Ghosted. Cowardice. Disappearing act. Masculine pride, toxic masculinity, meeting manly expectations, and spilling the beans. Right? This is what we got. All right. Spilling the beans. Revealing secrets. Yeah. Anytime it's a third party relationship, you in a third party, you got to deal with people telling your secrets and shit because they pillow talk. You know what I'm saying? And that's why the Italians, the mob, they used to kill anybody that used to, if they found out their wife, the men, when they found out their wives were cheating, they would go find a man who they was cheating with and they would kill him because they said that the man knew too much about them because the wife was sleeping with him and she was telling their secrets, right? So because she know the family secrets, so she gonna go have sex with somebody else and she gonna tell it. She gonna tell the secret. That's why the mob was killing a lot of people back then for third parties cheating and shit like that because, you know, they was just, they were in too much of their business. All right, so let's see. I want to get one more, though. I want to get one more. I was about to get one more. Spirit, show us one more. Give us one more, Spirit. TikTok, deadline, procrastinating, too busy. So yeah, this is somebody you'll know this person because they're gonna always say they're busy, they doing this, and I got something I gotta do, and but they got a third party. They got somebody else. So that's how you'll know who this person is. Yep. All right, so that's what I got for you, Cancer. If the reading resonate, hit the like button. If the reading don't resonate, don't take it with you. Leave it for somebody else. Yeah, this is not somebody for you. I wouldn't take this route. Not me personally. I don't want to be in nothing with no third party relationship, but it's just too much of a hassle, and you ain't gonna never, you know, nothing is gonna be fair. Nothing is gonna be fair, you know. All right, so that's what I got for you. If you want a personal reading, hit my inbox once again, or either get the reading from off the website. And you want to see a reading every week, join the membership. All right. Y'all have a blessed and wonderful day, and thank you very much. Peace. Leo, we gonna see what you got coming to you in love, Leo. Let's find out what new love is coming to you, right? You already know the drill. If the reading resonate, hit the like button. If the reading don't resonate, don't take it with you. It ain't your reading. Leave it for somebody else. You hear me? All right. So once again, too, if you want a personal reading, then hit my inbox. If you don't want to hit my inbox for the personal reading, then you can get it from off my website. My website is up, so check my website out. The description, the link is in the description. So yeah, all right. So Leo, If you want a reading every week, man, hit the membership. Hit the membership. It's $2.99 a minute, man. $2.99 a month, not a minute, not a minute. $2.99 a month, right? Hit the membership because you can get a reading every week. Because if you want to see a reading every week, because we go live and all of that on once a week, right? I'm gonna start doing two times a week, but right now I'm just doing once a week, right? So, and it's better because you can talk on the live and all of that, right? So join the membership. All right, so we're gonna get started. We're gonna clear the energy first, and then after we clear the energy, then we'll move forward. All right, thank you. Oh, and if you're not a subscriber, hit the subscribe button. I would appreciate it greatly. And thank you once again for being here. Papa leg by. Open the road, Papa leg by. Remove the barrier to the spirit realm, Papa leg by, so that I can pass through, Papa leg by. Thank you, Papa leg by. Infinite spirit, Orishas, archangels, spirit guides, ancestor spirits of my highest and greatest good. Lords of my highest and greatest good. Protect us as we channel the messages. Protect us from all evil spells, hexes, curses, negative energies, evil entities, dark forces, anything that may try and hinder the reading. Protect us, spirits. Thank you, spirits. Spirits, give us a clear, accurate message for Leo to show Leo what new love is coming to them. Thank you, spirits. All right, what we got? Somebody is stressed out, Leo. This could be the person who is coming towards you. It could be going through some stress, some anxiety right now. I take it that they possibly are in a bad relationship, maybe trying to get out of it. We'll see what comes out. Or this is somebody. This could be somebody. Yeah, they're standing up for themselves right now. They're standing up for themselves. You got a King of Swords, Seven of Swords, Seven of Wands, King of Swords, Seven of Wands, Queen of Swords, Knight of Wands. Queen of Swords, Seven of Wands, Knight of Wands. It's a player. It's a player. King of Cups too. Got a King of Cups. This could be somebody who's a player, but this person is pretty honest, right? It could be an honest person, but they don't stay tied down to no relationship. Leo. Could be an Aries, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, right? Yep. I said Leo and they're the sun card. All right. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Yeah. This is somebody. They got a good personality. They got a really fun personality. Somebody who has a fun personality, you will like that about them, right? But they can flip too, right? They can flip. You got the Five of Swords here. And you got the Seven of Cups here with the Temperance card, right? This is somebody who can flip. 1 minute they're this way and the next minute they're that way, right? Because two, Archangel Michael have the cups in his hand, right? Balancing the cups out, balancing the water and the earth, right? You see he got 1 foot on the earth and 1 foot on the ground, and he's pouring water from one cup to the other cup, right? Trying to create some type of balance, right? This person is somebody who has a lot of options, right? They have a lot of options, and they could be in the spotlight. They could be in the spotlight. They could be in some type of field that requires them to be in the spotlight. We got the Knight of Wands there. Wands is the creative suit, so they could possibly be somebody who's on social media. in social media, on social media, have a social media account. Yeah, this is somebody that you'll have problems with this person because they want just as much attention as you do. And you like a lot of attention, Leo. So they like a lot of attention, right? And that ain't gonna work. That ain't gonna work well with you. Yeah, 5 of Cups at the bottom of the deck, right? That ain't gonna work well with you. Let's find out more. We can find out about this person, right? Spirit, show us more about this person. Spirit, show us more about this person. All right, spirits, thank you. Fantasies, fetishes, sexually open, looking to explore. This could be somebody who goes both ways, right? And this could possibly be a female, if you're a female, right? If you're a male, it could possibly be a male, right? Sneaky link, hidden lover, low-key situation, side piece, receipts, evidence, guilty as charged, exposed, right? Yeah, because this person is somebody who goes both ways, right? Yeah, they're gonna always have somebody else. I said they somebody who in and out, and somebody who like to have multiple. They don't stay in something long. It says hidden love, a low key situationship, side piece. So yeah, that's third party relationship. So this person, that's why I said in the beginning, I was like, they like all the attention, you like all the attention. Anytime a person like a lot of attention, if it's not, for some type of job or something they marketing or doing something like that. Anytime you see a person that like a lot of attention, they usually attract attention from both parties, from both sexes, right? And those are the type of people that they don't like to really be settled and stable, because they get so many offers and so much attention on them that they might be with you for a minute and they might see some flaws in you that they don't like, and they're like, I ain't gotta deal with that shit. I got too many options. You know what I'm saying? Having a lot of options can be good, but it can also be bad too. And the thing about this 7 of Cups, is an illusion card, right? So people who are low vibration have a tendency to believe that they need multiple partners and multiple people. I'm just gonna give it to you, but my readings are not for low vibrational people, to be honest with you. So I really don't give a damn. I really don't care. I don't really give a fuck. I'm gonna tell you and be honest with you and be real with you. If you low vibration, you're gonna be into all type of shit anyway, because it's a part of the devil energy, right? And so if you're a person who is trying to elevate your life, you don't want this in your life. You don't want this in your life. Infidelity, caught cheating. Infidelity, caught cheating, betrayal, lipstick evidence. Infidelity, caught cheating, betrayal, right? Lust, greed, bareback, inconsiderate. And I just said that. I was like, they mess with anybody and they be in all type of shit, man. Like they don't even like to fuck strap up, like bareback. Now you fucking with no rubber? Like, come on, man. Like it just be some shit that they got going on. I mean, at the bottom of the card it said kinky ways and open to sexual freedom and all that bullshit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta have some type of respect for yourself. You know what I'm saying? I don't care what nobody do. You do what you want to do with your body. That's your body. You know what I mean? Right? But don't fuck your life up. And especially if you're younger, don't fuck your life up when you're younger, and then when you get older, nobody don't want you, and then you get mad because nobody don't want you. Like, you don't fuck the whole city, you don't fuck the whole town. Like, motherfucker don't want to fuck with you like that, for real. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so you're gonna be stuck by yourself. All right. So codependency, unhealthy attachments, weighed down, right? Chain, devil energy. That's what I said. I said the devil energy, and there it is right there. All right, recalling memories, missing someone, reminiscing. Now, if you into that too, Leo, then maybe y'all would be a match for each other. If you into that and they into that, then that might work for you. And that might be what you want. You might not want to be settled down with nobody, but this is what's coming to you. But if you're trying to be stable and you're trying to boss up your life and you're trying to have some shit and, you know, grow your money and be successful and live a good life and, you know, at peace and love and peace and prosperity and shit, this is nothing for you to deal with. You know what I mean? I wouldn't deal with it. Not in my condition, not knowing where I'm at in my life mentally. You know what I mean? I don't know how spirit attachments, you know, motherfuckers get all kind of attachments, man, from sexual escapades and shit. Like, you think with your pussy, you think with your dick, like, you weak as fuck to me. You know what I'm saying? But, hey, some people do it, though. You know what I mean? Hey, that's better to you than me. You got nothing to do with me. That's your life, not mine. But, all right, that's what I got for you, Leo. If the reading resonate, then hit the like button. If the reading don't resonate, don't take it with you. It ain't for you. It's for somebody else. You know, yeah. Damn. Okay. All right. Well, once again, you want a personal reading, hit me up. We can find out what's really going on. I've been booked and busy, so try to get in there when you can. All right. So y'all have a great day, wonderful day. And once again, peace. Virgo, what's good, Virgo? Virgo, we're going to find out today, Virgo, what new love is coming into your life, Virgo. We're going to find out what new love is coming into your life and whether or not this person will be a good mate for you or not. You already know the drill. If the reading resonate, hit the like button. If the reading don't resonate, don't take it with you. Leave it for somebody else. It's not your reading. And for those of you who want to see a reading every week, if you're concerned about me posting every week and seeing a video every week, you can surely get a video every week if you join a membership. It's $2.99 a month, right? And you'll get a video every week, and we go live, right? I didn't realize I was fucking 2 weeks behind on the video. I'm like, oh shit, damn, it's been 2 weeks. I've been so busy with everything else, man. I be having a lot going on, you know. So yeah. And if you need a personal reading, hit my inbox or either go to the website and purchase the reading. All right, so let's go. You already know. If it don't resonate, man, no motherfucker, just leave it for somebody else and then your reading. You know what I'm saying? All right, we're gonna clear the energy. Papa leg by, open the road, Papa leg by to the spirit realm, Papa leg by, remove the barrier to the spirit realm, Papa leg by, so I can pass through, Papa leg by. Papa leg by, thank you. Infinite spirit, Orishas, archangel, spirit guides, ancestors, spirits of my highest and greatest good, laws of my highest and greatest good. Protect us as we channel these messages, spirit, protect the portal so that no dark force, evil entity may be able to come through and hinder this reading. Protect us and give us clear, accurate messages. Thank you, spirit. Give us clear, accurate messages for Virgo. Thank you, spirit. Show more to be. All right, Virgo, let's see what we got for you, Virgo. A chariot at the bottom of the deck. This person could be a Cancer. All right, spirit, show us more. Show us more about this person. Ace of Wands. Got an Ace of Wands here. Right? All right. We got him. This person could be a Leo. Straight, show us more. All right. Three of Swords in reverse. This is somebody who is healing. They're healing from a heartbreak. Could have been possibly a third party. All right. Thank you, spirits. Somebody who's standing up for themselves. They fight against injustice in their lives. Star at the bottom of the deck could be an Aquarius. All right, spirit, show us more. Six of Wands. This could possibly be somebody who's having a victory in their life right now. Or either they're having a victory, or this is somebody who is in some type of they're a public figure or in the public eye, right? Four of Swords at the bottom of the deck. They holding on to something, though. They might be possibly holding on to something that they need to let go of. All right? Spirit, show us more. All right. Five of Pentacles in reverse. This person is coming out of poverty and they're coming out of a lack mentality. They're healing from a heartbreak and they coming out of poverty. So they could have possibly, what I get is that this is somebody who was connected to somebody who was draining their sacral chakra, and the person that they were connected to was draining their sacral chakra and causing them to be in a Five of Pentacles, which was financially unstable. This person, and that's the thing about when you with somebody, and if they're with somebody else and you're in a third party relationship, that the person that they're having sex with could be draining their energy in order to drain your energy, right? So they having sex with you, and then they taking your good energy back to this other person, and this person is draining their energy too, and it's causing your funds to be depleted, because the sacral chakra is the chakra of manifesting things, right? The sacral and the solar plexus, the root chakra, sacral chakra, and solar plexus chakra are the three main chakras for financial abundance, right? Besides the heart chakra, right? Two of Cups here. So yeah, drains your finances. The moon, something is hidden about this person. Two of Cups, this could possibly be, you might just end up being friends with this person. We don't know yet. Let's see. The Empress here, right? The Empress here with the Queen of Pentacles, right? And I just said that this person is coming out of the Five of Pentacles. They're coming into a lot of money. You got the Queen of Pentacles here. You got the Queen of Pentacles here with the Empress card. Yeah, that's a lot of money. Yeah, they're coming into a lot of money. Yeah, I don't even need to get no more on that. Page of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, right? So the signs we have Leo, we have Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, we have Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, right? Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, right? All right, so let's just see what else we got. Spirits, we got the Three of Swords. I could say Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. They may have that somewhere in the chart, but we don't have an actual card of a figure of a sword figure, right? All right. Spirit, show us more about this person coming towards Virgo, spirits. All right, Virgo, let's see what we get. Spirit, show us more. Thank you, spirits. All right, lucky break. Good fortune, good things coming, turning point. Good fortune, good things coming, turning point. All right, so this person is somebody who has good fortune, and that's what I just said about the Queen of Pentacles and the Empress card, right? So this is somebody, and we got three cards that came out. They have good fortune. This could be somebody who's a part of your soul tribe, right? Soul tribe, reconciliation, close friends, right? All right, defense mechanism, guarded, hard to reach, right? So this could be somebody who is, well, that's it, kind of self-explanatory, right? Because you have defense mechanism, and then you have the seven of wands here, right? So the Seven of Wands indicate that this person is putting up their defense, right? So this could be somebody who is hard to get through to in the beginning, right? This could be somebody who's hard to get through to in the beginning, but you may end up getting through to this person because this person could be somebody who's a part of your soul tribe. You have the soul tribe card here, right? That came out, right? So that's a good sign, right? That's a good sign that this person stands their ground, right? And that they are somebody who don't just let people do them any kind of way. You know what I mean? Right? So let's see. All right, knocked up, pregnancy, expecting, mothering, right? So this could be somebody who could have maybe a baby on the way. They could have a baby on the way. Yeah. Or if this is a woman, she could be pregnant with somebody else's baby, and they going through they've been separated. Spiritually woke, self-awareness, cutting through illusions, detaching from ego is at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, so let's see. Let's get one more. Spirits, give us one more. Thank you, Spirits. All right. All right, so you got, yeah, I just said it could be somebody who's going through some type of breakup or divorce or something like that. It says court paperwork filed, court paperwork filed, legal, and it says full of highs and lows, off and on again, hot and cold. Yeah, so it's a possibility that you're gonna meet this person, but you may have to deal with a little bit of bullshit in the beginning, but maybe not. It just depends on the maturity level of this person, because we don't have the King of Cups out here or the Queen of Cups out here, right? We had a Two of Cups, but that's the only cups. So to me, when I don't see many other cups, it gives me an indication that this person is somebody who's not really looking for love, but this person is open to it. They'll possibly be open to it, but they guard it at the same time, right? Because sometimes you could be open in your mind about pursuing opportunities and things like that, but then you still have your heart closed off, because you got the Four of Pentacles here. The Four of Pentacles is a card of being closed off, right? So it could possibly be closed off. You know what I mean? Or she could possibly be closed off. All right, so that's what I got for you, Virgo. Thank you very much for being here. If the reading resonate, hit the like button. If the reading don't resonate, then don't take it with you. Leave it for somebody else. It ain't your reading. And if you need a personal reading, once again, hit my inbox or either get it from off the website. All right, that's what I got for you. Thank you very much. If you need to see a video once a week, I said it in the beginning. I'm gonna say it again. Hit the membership, man. Hit the membership. $2.99 a month. $2.99 a month. All right. Y'all have a great one. Peace. Libra. What's good, Libra? We're going to find out today, Libra, what new love is coming to you. We're going to find out what new love is coming to you, Libra. You already know the drill. If the reading resonate, hit the like button. If the reading don't resonate, then don't take it with you. It's not your reading. Leave it for somebody else. And also, too, if you need a personal reading, then hit my inbox. Or you could get the personal reading from off my website, right? All right. Also, too, if you want a personal reading, right? Not a personal reading, but if you want a reading every week, go to the membership. I do a reading every week on the membership, and it's live. So, all right, that's what I got for you. I'm gonna clear the energy first, Libra, and then we're gonna move forward. All right, thank you, spirits. Thank you. Papa leg by, open the road. Papa leg by to the spirit realm. Papa leg by, remove the barrier to the spirit realm. Papa leg by, remove the barrier, spirits. Thank you, Papa leg by. Infinite spirit, Orishas, archangels, spirit guides, ancestor spirits of my highest and greatest good, Lord, of my highest and greatest good. I ask you to protect us as we channel these messages, protect the portal so that no dark force or evil entity may be able to come through and hinder the reading. Thank you. All right, spirit guides, ancestors, spirits. Spirits, I ask that you give us clear, accurate messages for Libra. Show Libra what new love is coming to them. Thank you, spirits. All right, Libra, let's see what we got for you, Libra. Six of Pentacles. This may be something as equal reciprocity. It may be equal reciprocity. All right, spirits. Show us more, spirit. All right, you got the Ace of Wands here. Ace of Wands, Ten of Cups, Knight of Cups. I said it may be equal reciprocity. We're gonna see what else comes out though. All right, so you got the Ace of Wands, the Knight of Cups, and the Ten of Cups, right? All right, so this person is somebody, could be a Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, right? Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. This could be somebody who is happy right now. Yeah, this person. Show us more about this person, spirit. Show us more about this person, spirit. All right, you got the Queen of Cups in reverse. Queen of Cups in reverse. All right. Show us more, spirit. Damn, there's a lot of cards popped down. I'm gonna take them though. Five of Pentacles. Five of Pentacles, the lovers, the world. Five of Pentacles, the lovers, the world. Right? All right. And then we got Seven of Wands, Page of Pentacles. Seven of Wands, Page of Pentacles. All right. Spirit, show me one more. Give me one more, Spirit. Thank you, Spirits. All right. Page of Wands. All right. So this person, got the lovers here, right? This person is somebody who could be sick right now, or they could have, it might be a minor sickness. It might not be nothing really heavy, right? But this person, the Queen of Cups is in reverse, right? This person, I want to get some more on this, right? I got to get some more on this. This person is standing their ground up against something, right? They're standing their ground against something, and you have the World card here, but you don't have the Death card, and you don't have the Fool card. So maybe this could be someone who is foreign, right? This could be somebody who's foreign. They're from another country or somewhere. This could be a true mate because you have the Lovers card here, but it doesn't necessarily mean that, right? You could take it as that, right? In the original Rider-Waite deck, right? You know, the Lovers always meant a choice, right? That you had a choice, right? But we take the Lovers card to mean that, you know, it's a love offer, right? Which can be, right? But it could also be, in your situation with this Ace of Wands being here, it could just be a sexual affair with this person, right? Let's see, right? We're gonna see what we get. Let's see what we get. This person could be financially going through some struggles too, right? And they come as a Knight of Cups, right? The Knight of Cups is the first thing that we see, right? The Knight of Cups. So they come as a knight. They're not a king or a queen, right? You know, a knight is a lower stage individual. He's you know, he's not a knight or a king. He's not a king or a queen. Spirit, show some more. Thank you, Spirits. All right, let's see. Masculine pride, toxic masculine pride, greed, bareback, inconsiderate. Yep, they're a knight. They're not a king or a queen. You got the Queen of Cups in reverse, but that's their attitude, right? That's their attitude. This is somebody who has an attitude problem, right? This is somebody who has an attitude problem, and that's possibly the reason why they're in the Five of Pentacles, right? Because just because they have the Ten of Cups there, they could be happy in something with somebody else, because the Ten of Cups is a family card. They could have a family, right? Bonnie and Clyde, ride or die, us against the world, dedicated partnership, right? We're going to see what else comes out, though. We're going to see what else comes out, right? So it says greed, inconsiderate, key player, important person, playing an essential role, irreplaceable, courtship, consistently dating, romance, and passion, right? All right, consistently dating, courtship, romance, and passion, right? I don't like that Queen of Cups being in reverse, right? So that Queen of Cups could be this person's attitude, or it could be somebody in this person's life, right? And I said that with this Ten of Cups, right? This Ten of Cups here, which is a family card, they could have children from somebody that they're still tied to. That could possibly be a Queen of Cups, right? It could be a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer, and this person could possibly, you know, have an attitude problem, right? But this masculine pride and this bareback, greedy, and inconsiderate represents this person, right? And so maybe this person has somebody else in their life who is a key player, which is the parent of the child, right? And consistently dating and courtship. Yeah, you and this person could be, consistently dating, because the lovers card is here, right? It could end up in a consistent dating, right? And you could feel like that's your Bonnie or your Clyde, but you got to realize that this person has a lot of toxic pride, right? And that they're very inconsiderate. People play roles, and you first meet them and you think they one way, and then you get to know them for a little while and you start seeing the true colors of them, right? So it just depends on whether or not you want to deal with this person, right? This toxic masculinity and this lust and greed came out before the Bonnie and Clyde and the wine and dime, right? And the key player. So I would take in consideration these two cards over everything else, right? Because these two cards right here, this Queen of Cups being in reverse, and this Seven of Wands, they'll stand up for themselves. But Seven of Wands is a card of standing up for yourself, but it's also a card of fighting too. Because if you look at them, they're fighting, right? And so, yeah. And this Five of Pentacles is not in a good placement next to this Queen of Cups in reverse. So whether you want to deal with that, or not, is entirely up to you. But this is what's coming towards you. All right, Libra, that's what I got for you. So Libra, you have a great and wonderful day. Thank you very much for being here. And as you know, the reading don't resonate, don't hit the like, leave for somebody else. And you need a personal reading, hit me up. All right, y'all have a blessed and wonderful night. Peace. Scorpio. Let's see what we got going on for you, Scorpio. Let's see what's coming new in love, Scorpio. All right, Scorpio. So we're gonna find out what new love is coming towards you. You already know the drill. If the reading resonate, hit the like. If the reading don't resonate, don't take it with you. Leave it for somebody else. And also too, if you need a personal reading, hit my inbox. If you need a personal reading, hit my inbox. Or if not, you can purchase the reading from off the website. And two, if you want a reading every week, if you want to see a reading every week, join the membership. It's $2.99 a month, right? And we do lives every week, so you'll be able to see a video every week. All right, so that's what we got for you. All right, so let's go. Let's see what's going on in your love life, Scorpio. All right, we're gonna clear the energy first. All right, Papa Legba, open the road to the spirit realm. Papa Legba, remove the barrier. Papa Legba, so that I can pass through. Papa Legba, thank you, Papa Legba. Infinite spirit, Orishas, archangels, spirit guides, ancestors, spirits of my highest and greatest good, lords of my highest and greatest good. Give us clear, accurate messages for Scorpio. Protect the portal as we channel these messages, and protect us from all evil spells, hexes, curses, negative energies, evil entities, dark forces, or anything that may try and come through and hinder the reading. Protect us. So mote it be. All right, Scorpio. We got the sun at the bottom of the deck, Scorpio, for this person. So this might be something that will make you happy. Let's see. Spirit, show us, Scorpio. Show us this dude or this person. I'm talking about this dude. It could be a woman. Shit. All right. You got the Knight of Wands in reverse. Good sign. That's a good sign for the first card coming out, because it means that this person is not a player, right? This person is not a player. Anytime the card is in the upright for the Knight of Wands is in and out. It's a fast moving card. It's in and it's out. So it doesn't last. It doesn't stay long. All right, Spirit, show us more about this Knight of Wands. Spirit, thank you, spirits. All right, let's see what we got here. All right. This person could possibly have just ended a cycle, or they're about to end a cycle, and they've gone through a heartbreak. They've ended a relationship with whoever they've been with, and they ended a cycle. The Magician at the bottom of the deck. This is somebody who knows how to transmute energies, right? This person knows how to transmute energies. This person is the Magician. Great manifester. This person manifests a lot, right? Let's see. This could be a Knight of Swords, I'm thinking. right? All right, you got the Five of Pentacles, the Lovers, and the Three of Swords, right? Three of Wands, right? Sword Aries always. The reason why I said the Knight of Swords because the Magician is Aquarius card, right? All right. You got the Queen of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, right? And then you got Scorpio, Cancer. You got Scorpio, Taurus, Aquarius, Libra. Oh, not Libra, Leo, what I meant to say. So Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Scorpio, Aquarius, Taurus, right? And then Gemini, the Lovers, right? The Three of Pentacles is in reverse, right? Three of Pentacles in reverse. All right. Show us more, Spirit. Wheel of Fortune. Wheel of Fortune flipped over in my hands. All right, Wheel of Fortune. Spirit, show us more. All right, Queen of Swords, sideways, right? I said Knight of Swords, but it's Queen of Swords. I felt sword energy. That's why I said that. All right, Queen of Swords. Spirit, show us more. Thank you, spirits. All right, Empress. This person is very abundant, too. This person is very abundant. So you got the Queen of Swords, you got the Queen of Swords here, and then you got the Empress, right? All right, Wheel of Fortune. This is something that's fated. It's fated for you and this person to be in each other's lives, right? So let's see what else we get. Let's pull some oracles, and let's see what we get. All right, thank you, spirits. Sipping, nosy, spreading rumors, gossiping at the bottom of the deck. Let's see. See what else we get. All right, thank you, spirits. Love bombing, overly attentive, showered with affection for personal gain. Right? Love bombing. Spirit, show us more about this person. All right, we got some flippers. All right, we got new boo, new love, learning each other, flirtations, honeymooning, love on the brain, talking often, feeling all the feels. All right, so you got some good cards coming out, right? And you got the Lovers here, and you got the Wheel of Fortune, right? So this is something that's fated to happen, right? This is fated for you to be in this person's life. And I said air sign earlier. I felt the air. Yeah, Gemini is air too, right? Yeah. All right, let's see. Let's get some more. All right, Spirit, show us some more. Thank you, spirits. Cuffing season, single, ready to mingle, ready for a relationship, on the hunt. So whoever this person is, Scorpio, they're single. They're not in anything. They're free. This is destined. That's why I say it is a destined. It's something destined. This person is very abundant. This person gets to the bag. Yeah, they get to the bag. They could have been in a Five of Pentacles. They could have went through some financial hardships or something. But they are the Empress. They are the Empress, right? So you can't get to the Empress without going through hardships and going through struggles, financial struggles, because once you go through those struggles, it teaches you how to manage your money and teaches you what you need to do in order to have financial abundance, right? The Empress is naturally abundant, right? So we're going to get one more. We're going to get one more oracle. Give us one more oracle, spirits. Thank you, spirits. All right, we got the card extra dramatic, trying too hard, starter, right? I think that this person really likes you, or this person will really like you. This person will really like you, and they'll go the extra mile in order to show you how much they really like you and care for you, because it says new love, learning each other, flirtations, love on the brain, talking often, feeling all the feels, overly attentive, right? So this person could be overly attentive, which is extra, right? So I get that from this person, right? This person is somebody who's going to really be into you, but you got to be open to it, because if you're not open to it, you'll lose the possibility, the opportunity. So yeah, this person is going to be somebody who's going to be really into you. And I think that would be good for you. It just depends on where you're at in your life and where you're at on your healing journey and whether or not you're open to it. Yeah, I think this would be really good for you. So yeah, that's what we got for you, Scorpio. So that's a good thing. You got some good love that'll be coming to you. You just, like I said, you got to be open to it. This person won't have you in no third parties or anything. They've already been in the third party. You got the Three of Swords here, and then you got the Three of Pentacles in reverse, right? So the Three of Swords and then the Three of Pentacles in reverse, right? So this is somebody who's, and then you got the then you got the Knight of Wands in reverse, which means that this person is not a player. This is somebody who's ready to settle down and to have a stable relationship with somebody that they can grow with, because the Empress is all about growth. The Empress is all about growth and abundance, right? You can't have abundance if you can't grow. So that's what I got for you, Scorpio. So that's a good thing, Scorpio. You got a good person coming towards you. You just got to hold on to the person, you know, if that's what you want to do. This is somebody who will bring some happiness into your life. Yeah, this person been in the Nine of Wands, so this person has been in the Nine of Wands, so they know what it feels like to be left out in the cold. And you know, you got to go through the Five of Wands before you get to the Nine of Wands. You know, you got to go through the arguing, the fighting, and all of that. They done been through all of that, and they're the wounded warriors, so they just want to settle down. They don't want all that no more. They don't want to deal with none of that no more. So this will be very good for you, Scorpio. All right, so that's what I got for you. Hit the like button if the reading resonates. If the reading don't resonate, leave it for somebody else. It's not your reading. And if you need a personal reading, hit my inbox. And join the membership if you want to see a reading every week. All right, that's what I got for you. Y'all have a blessed and wonderful day, Scorpio. Peace. Sag, what's good, Sag? We're going to find out today, Sag, what love is coming to you, what new love is coming to you, Sag. So we're going to clear the energy, and after we clear the energy, then we'll see what's going on with your love life, Sag. Sag, you already know the reading, you already know the drill. If the reading don't resonate, then don't hit the like, leave it for somebody else. And if the reading resonate, hit the like button. But also, too, if you need a personal reading, then hit my inbox or either get the reading from off the website. And if you want to see a reading every week, Sag, join the membership, man. That shit $2.99 a month. That shit is nothing. That shit is peanuts. If you want a reading every week, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm most definitely gonna post on the membership page once a week, and we've been going live every week. So, yeah, you'll have a chance to ask questions or whatever, and, you know, from the live. So that's how we do it. All right, Sag, that's what we got. All right, we're gonna clear the energy, and then we'll move forward. Papa Legba, open the road to the spirit realm. Papa Legba, remove the barriers to the spirit realm. Papa Legba. Thank you, Papa Legba. Infinite spirits, Orishas, archangels, spirit guides, ancestor spirits of my highest and greatest good. Lords of my highest and greatest good. Protect us as we channel these messages. Protect the portal so that no negative energy or evil force may come through and hinder the reading. Thank you, spirits. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Spirit guides, ancestors, archangels, orishas, ancestors of my highest and greatest good, give us clear, accurate messages so that we may be able to give Sag a clear, accurate message. Thank you, spirits. All right. All right, Sag, let's see what we got. 10 of Wands at the bottom of the deck. This person is about to end a cycle, whoever they are. All right, Spirit, show us the person coming towards Sagittarius. Leo. This person could be a Leo or have Leo highly aspected somewhere in their chart. Spirit, show us more. All right. Got the King of Swords, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Card of Libra, Justice. Nine of Swords, stress, anxiety. Nine of Cups, the bottom of the deck. Thank you, spirits. Page of Cups in reverse. All right, spirits, show us more. Thank you, spirits. Temperance, Sagittarius. Spirits, show us more. Thank you, spirits. The Lovers, Gemini. Spirit, show us more. Spirit, show us more. All right, Page of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Spirit, show us more. The Fool, Aquarius. All right, Spirit, show us more. Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, King Cups, Ten of Pentacles. So this person is somebody who has a new beginning, right? Because anytime you got the Fool out, the Fool represents a new beginning. This person has to start a new beginning, a new journey, right? And this new journey for this person encompasses a lot of money, right? A lot of money, new opportunities, right? This person is somebody who could possibly have been going through some stress, right? But this person is a person who stands on truth. They're a truthful, honest person, right? And they're real. There's somebody who's going to come straight up and tell you how they feel, and they don't care how you feel about it, right? I don't know if you can handle that, though. Might be some arguments, but I'm not sure. But I'm just saying, right? Because everybody can't handle the truth, right? All right. Temperance here, right? So this is something that will be balanced, right? This person has a lot of love to give, right? This person has a lot of love to give. But let's see what we get from the oracles, right? All right, let's see. All right, spirit guides, ancestors, archangels, Aries, show us what we need to see for Sagittarius spirits. All right, court paperwork filed, legal, right at the bottom of the deck. This person could have just got out of a divorce or something, because this Ten of Pentacles is here. Ten of Pentacles is a family card. All right, thank you, spirits. All right, let's see what we got. All right, spirits gave us 5 cards, right? Reconciliation, soul tribe, close friends. Reconciliation doesn't mean that you have met this person in this lifetime. It could be from a past life. A reconciliation means you met this person in this life and you reconciling from a past life. That could possibly be the case, because it says soul tribe, close friends, right? If it's somebody from your past, you wouldn't be a close friend with that person because you feel like that person did you wrong, or that person feel like you did them wrong, or whatever, and y'all not with each other anymore. So it wouldn't be them, right? This is not somebody from the past. This is somebody new, right? It says, my boo, official status, exclusive relationship, seeing each other openly, right? My boo. All right, so that's a good thing, right? All right, so you got ghosted, cowardice, disappearing act, right? This person could have possibly ghosted somebody, in the past. Maybe somebody that was trying to talk to them or something like that, they ghosted the person, right? Or could possibly this person may ghost you, right? Because for some reason I said, I don't know if you can handle this person because they're too truthful and honest, right? And they're too straightforward, and it may say something that might offend you, and this person might ghost you, right? It says lipstick evidence, infidelity, caught cheating, betrayal, right? So maybe this person caught somebody cheating on them, or either they got caught cheating, right? All right, red flag, warning signs, take heed, risky situation. Yeah, so spirits are giving you all the indications that this person is not going to be the one for you, right? And I kind of felt that in the beginning when I saw that King of Swords there. I was like, that King of Swords. I was like, because y'all gonna be because you like to say what you want to say too, and this person gonna say what they want to say, and that's gonna be a problem. So yeah, this was a red flag for you, Sag. So yeah, this person could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. It could be a Leo. It could be a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, a Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer. So you basically got all the signs out here. It could be any one of those signs. It just depends on where their placement's at in the chart, right? But yeah, this is something that will not last with you. So that's what you got coming towards you. All right, Sag. All right, well, if the reading resonate, hit the like button. If the reading don't resonate, then don't take it with you. Leave it for somebody else. And you already know, if you need a personal reading, hit me up. Hit my inbox, or either you can go to the website and purchase the reading from the website. All right, and want a reading every week? Join the membership. All right, y'all have a blessed and wonderful day, and peace. Capricorn, what's good, Capricorn? Capricorn, we're going to find out today, Capricorn, what new love is coming to you, Capricorn. We're just going to do an energy check. We're going to do an energy check and see what new love is coming to you. You already know the drill. If the reading resonate, hit the like. If the reading don't resonate, leave it for somebody else. It's not your reading. And also, too, if you want to see a video every week, if you're into watching a lot of tarot and you want to see a video every week, then join the membership. It's $2.99 a month. The fuck? $2.99 a month, man, and become a supporter. And then you get to see a video every week, and we go live for members, right? So yeah, that's the easiest way to fucking get a video every week, right? And also too, if you need a personal reading, hit my inbox. Hit my inbox, or either purchase the reading from off the website. All right, so we're going to clear the energy first, and then we'll move forward. All right, thank you, Spirit guys. Thank you, Papa Legba. Papa Legba, open the road to the Spirit realm. Papa Legba, remove the barrier to the Spirit realm so that I can pass through. Papa Legba. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Infinite Spirit, Orishas, Archangel, Spirit guides, ancestral spirits of my highest and greatest good, Lords of my highest and greatest good. Protect us as we channel these messages, and protect the portal so that no dark force or evil entity, negative energy may be able to come through and hinder the reading. Protect us from all evil spells, hexes, curses, negative energies, evil entities, dark forces, and anything that may try and hinder the reading. Protect us, spirits. Thank you very much. Spirit guides, ancestors of my highest and greatest good, Lords of my highest and greatest good. Show us the person who is coming towards Capricorn in new love. Could be a water sign, Pisces. Damn, I call you Pisces. I was about to say Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, but could be a water sign, Capricorn. All right, let's see. Show us more, Spirit. All right, 4 wands. 4 wands here. It came out sideways, but I'm going to take it in the upright. Right? All right, Spirit, show us more. Knight of Cups. I said Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. All right, Spirit, show us more. 6 of Cups. Somebody from you've been knowing from a child, or somebody who is a soulmate. 7 of Wands at the bottom of the deck. This could be a sneaky motherfucker, so you got to be careful. Two of Wands. Show us more, Spirit. Nine of Cups. And Nine of Cups is coming out for a lot of people. Knight of Wands at the bottom of the deck could possibly be a player. All right. This is somebody who will be moving fast because you got the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. So they're not moving fast, and you got the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. So they're not in any current relationship, right? But they could be also facing some type of financial problem. But you got the Hierophant here, right? So they could be going through a divorce because you got the Ten of Pentacles, which is the family card, and then you got the Hierophant here, right, which is the marriage card. So, but the Ten of Pentacles is in reverse. If the Ten of Pentacles is in reverse, then that means that this person has lost their family. So they could have been married and in a relationship, married to somebody, and they got a divorce, right? Yeah, they got a divorce because you got the Fool card here. They got a new journey, right? Let's see. Five of Pentacles. Yep, they've been left out in the cold, or they left somebody out in the cold. And you got the Emperor here. This person is somebody in control, right? I don't know if that'll work with you because, okay, Six of Pentacles in reverse, right? The Six of Pentacles in the upright is equal reciprocity and balance, but when it's in reverse, then that means that it's unbalanced and there's no equal reciprocity. So this person will be selfish. And Capricorn, you kind of selfish too, so that wouldn't work. Two people that's like that wouldn't work, right? Okay, so, and that's part of your sign too. That's just your genetic makeup. That's your sign. Every zodiac sign has its own dark side and its light side, right? It has the negative and the positive aspects. Yep. So all right, Spirit, show us more, Spirit. Show us more, Spirit. Give us more insight for Capricorn, spirits. Detective at the bottom of the deck. This shit been coming out for everybody, too. This detective card, snooping, digging for dirt, accusations. All right, Spirit, show us more. All right, let's see what we got. Penny pitching. That's that Five of Pentacles. That's that Five of Pentacles. So you got somebody who having some financial struggle, saving up, budgeting, penny pitching. Yep, that's that Five of Pentacles. And this fool coming towards you. Somebody who's not going to spend a lot of money going out doing things because they're trying to save their money and they trying to build up their money. All right. Toxic masculinity, meeting manly expectations, masculine pride. Right? Yep. Stubborn too. Capricorn is stubborn and this person is stubborn. This person is very stubborn. Okay, it says spiritually woke, self-aware, cutting through illusion, detaching from ego. Right? So this person could be spiritually woke. You know, they could have some spiritual knowledge. That doesn't necessarily make them a good person or a bad person, right? And just because, you know, you have a negative side to your sign doesn't make you a bad person. We all have negative aspects to our sign, but that doesn't make, you know, nobody a bad person. It just means that, you know, you have to heal from a lot of different things, and you have to take other people into consideration, you know, because you're not in a relationship. When you're in a relationship, you're not in it by yourself. You have to think about the other person too, and what they would, you know, how they would treat you in certain situations and things like that, you know. Okay, it says black sheep, rebelling, going against expectations, defying the norm. Yeah. So this person is somebody who's known to be rebellious, but that's not a bad thing. Being a black sheep, is a good thing because you learn from a lot of mistakes that you make in life, and you end up being, because the underdog always win. The underdog always win, man. I'm always for the underdog. I'm always for the underdog. You hear me? Because I know what it's like to be at the bottom, and I know what it's like to be struggling and striving and make it. You know, and so yeah, I done been there. You know, and so we all have been there at some point, right? And that's why I try to always be considerate of people. You know, I try not to be a nasty motherfucker, dirty and all that. Never. You know, I ain't never that type of person. I give everybody the benefit of the doubt until they try to fuck me over. And then you just get the business, you know? And so that's how you have to be with people, you know? So yeah, this person, you know, they facing some financial struggles, but who's to say they might not be facing those financial struggles for long, right? So if it's just finances that you want to deal with this person for, you know what I mean, then yeah, you know what I mean? Oh yeah, if they stubborn and you stubborn, that might not work, you know what I mean? Or they can be a little selfish and you could be a little selfish, that might not work, you know, but then it might do work. You know, so it just depends on how much you're willing to bend for a person. Because like I said, you know, when you're in a relationship, you're not in it by yourself. You know, it's compromise. That's what relationships are about. Relationships are about compromise. You know, okay, I'm going to bend a little bit for this person if this person bend a little bit for me. You know what I mean? Or I'm going to bend a little bit first and see if this person bend a little bit. If they don't bend a little bit, then I realize, oh, this shit one-sided. All right, cool, peace, deuces. I'm chunking deuces. You know what I'm saying? So that's just my advice from, you know, and I'm not a relationship coach or nothing like that. You know, I just been through my struggles in relationships, so I understand, right? So okay, rebound, flirty, flighty, temporary options, unpredictable intentions, right? So this rebound could be somebody coming back. That doesn't necessarily mean that this person is a rebound to you. It just means that this could be somebody coming back into this person's life, right? So you have to take that into consideration too, because when pride and ego is in anything, I don't care what it is, it's going to always be toxic. You know, because a lot of people don't want to admit when they're wrong. A lot of people don't want to admit, you know, I fucked up. I shouldn't have did this. I shouldn't have said that or whatever. A lot of motherfuckers just got too much pride and too much ego, and that's what caused them to be fucked up in their life, you know. So, you know, it's all about being able to say, you know what, yeah, I accept my wrong, and yeah, I shouldn't have did this or I shouldn't have said that. And so that makes you, you know, a lot of people don't like it because it makes you predictable, you know, and they say, oh, once you're predictable, people can figure you out, and it's always good to be unpredictable to a certain extent, you know, and to a certain degree, you know, because you don't want to be too unpredictable, because when you're too unpredictable, then you can't be trusted, you know. And so, but this person, it says spiritually woke. Spirits say that this person has some self-awareness. So usually when people have some self-awareness, then they come into the knowledge of self, then they end up growing, you know, out of their current circumstances and situations. So I would just take that into consideration. So it's entirely up to you whether you want to deal with this person. This person, like I said, is possibly going through a divorce, and they would tell you that. Hopefully they would tell you that. I don't know, because you got the Knight of Cups there, and most cups and water signs are very secretive with their information. They don't really talk a lot about things. They're, you know, water signs are known to tell lies too. Not trying to throw shade at nobody, but you know what I'm saying? Yeah, water signs will just tell you some shit just to get you out their face. You know what I'm saying? Not all of them, you know, because it depends on the placements that you have in your chart. Because you could be a water sign, but you could have a lot of earth in your chart, and that make you balanced. And, you know, so it just depends on how much water you got in your chart. If you got Pisces, Scorpio, and Cancer in your chart in various placements, then that's kind of like, that's kind of hard, you know. But this person, you know, might keep some things from you, and might not tell you everything that's been going on with them, but they'll open up to enough where you'll know, okay, this is the person, right? Yeah, this is the person, you know. So just take everything into consideration when dealing with this person, or when you meet this person. All right, that's what I got for you, Capricorn. You have a blessed and wonderful night, and once again, if the reading don't resonate, don't take it. Leave for somebody else. That means it ain't your reading. And also, If you need a personal read, hit me up. I'm always here. All right. Y'all have a great and wonderful day. Peace. Aquarius, what's good, Aqua? Aqua, we're going to find out today what love is coming towards you, right? What new love? This is new love, right? You already know the drill. If the reading resonate, hit the like button. If the reading don't resonate, then, man, don't take it with you. Leave for somebody else. And if you need a personal reading, hit my inbox. I either purchase the reading from off of the website, right? Also, too, right? If you want a reading every week, if you want to see a reading every week, join the membership, man. It's $2.99. I make sure that every week I post a video for my members, and we go live, right? So we've been doing a lot of lives. So well, for the last 4 weeks, it's been lives, right? So join the membership, $2.99 a month, man. It ain't nothing, peanuts, right? And that's what I got for you. All right, so we're gonna clear the energy, and then we'll get started with the read. Pop our leg by, remove the barrier to the spirit realm. Pop our leg by. Pop our leg by. Thank you. Pop our leg by. Let me pass through. Infinite spirit, Aries, archangels, spirit guides, ancestor spirits of my highest and greatest good. Lords of my highest and greatest good. Give us clear, accurate messages for Aqua, for Aquarius, and protect the portal as we channel these messages. Do not allow any evil force, negative energy, evil entity to come through and hinder the reading. And protect us from all spells, hexes, curses, negative energies, evil entities. Thank you, spirits. Spirits, give us clear, accurate message for Aquarius. What new love is coming to Aquarius? Show us, spirits, what sign? And you got the Queen of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, too, before I start. Queen of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Earth sign, but we got one flipper. So let's see what we got. We got the 4 wands in reverse. So what I get is that this person who want to come towards you, this Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn with this Queen of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, is not stable. This is somebody who is not stable. This person, the 4 wands, is in reverse. Tell us more about this person, spirits. 3 of Swords, somebody who's gone through heartbreak. They haven't healed. This is somebody who's unhealed. Show us more, spirits. Yep, they unhealed. The Queen of Cups, if you can see it, the Queen of Cups is in reverse. Queen of Cups in reverse. Somebody who is unhealed, somebody who's gone through a lot of, and that's the truth. Ace of Swords at the bottom of the deck. This person is unhealed, gone through a heartbreak, and 8 of Swords in reverse. We got a lot of cards flipping in reverse. Let's see what else. But the 8 of Swords being in reverse is good. That means they're not stuck in their head. All right. You got the 2 of Pentacles and the 2 of Wands. This person is not balanced, but they're juggling finances, right? They're not stable because the 4 of Wands is in reverse. Usually this card for me is a card of balance because he's balancing on one foot, right? But when I see this come out with the 4 of Wands being in reverse, 4 of Wands being instability, then this card to me represents them juggling money, right? They could be planning to move somewhere. All right, Spirit, show us more. Damn, I just said they could be planning to move somewhere, right? And the 6 of Swords came out. The 6 of Swords. I just said they could be planning to move. I felt it. I felt it in the energy. All right, Spirit, show us more. This person is a liar. The Ace of Swords came out in reverse. This person is a liar. This person do not have a victory, and they have financial troubles. And I said they could be juggling finances, but you got the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. You got the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, and you got the Two of Pentacles here in the upright. They're juggling money. God is not giving them any new opportunities because this is somebody who is very nasty. They're nasty. They got a nasty attitude. Because the Queen of Cups in reverse is a dark witch, can be a dark witch, or somebody who is very nasty in the way they talk to people and treat people. That's why this person is going through some suffering. They're going through some suffering. They're gonna go through a lot, right? They don't have any victories or anything because the Six of Wands is in reverse. So they're not having a victory in love. They're not having a victory in their finances because the Six of Wands in reverse and the Ace of Pentacles being in reverse. God got them on hold until they change their life and get their life together. Yep. Signs we got on the table is Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So we got all the signs here. But that Queen of Pentacles that was at the bottom of the deck is what Spirit is telling me it is. It's an earth sign. Yeah, it's an earth sign. All right, spirits. Show us more about this person, spirits. Head over heels, falling in love, intense emotions. This could be somebody who's watching you. Thank you, spirits. This could be somebody who's watching you. Bye, Felicia. Peacing out. Thank you. Next. Leaving and not caring. Right? So this is somebody who will ghost you. Player. Playing the field, not looking to settle, seeking options. I knew that. I felt that too because the Four of Wands being in reverse is a card of stability. Four of Wands is a card of stability, but when it's in reverse, that means that the person is mentally all over the place, emotionally they all over the place. Like they're just not stable. They're not stable in their home. They're not stable with anything, right? Love bombing, overly attentive, showered with affection for personal gain, right? And that's what we got, love bombing, right? Yeah, so this person is not somebody you want to be dealing with. Player, they all over the place. They just fucked up and yeah. Reminiscing, missing someone, reminiscing at the bottom of the deck, right? Yeah, this is somebody who I'm gonna get one more just to close out the reading, but we already know what this is. This is trash, trouble, right? This is trouble, frenemy. Frenemy here. Yeah. My boo, official status, exclusive relationship. Bonnie and Clyde. Yeah, all of them don't even really matter. Knocked up, right? Because we already know what this is. This is somebody you don't even want to be dealing with. Nope, not at all. So that's what I got for you, Aqua. If the reading resonate, hit the like button. If the reading don't resonate, leave it for somebody else. It's not your reading. And once again, if you need a personal reading, hit my inbox. We can find out what's really going on in your life because you already know these are general readings and they do not resonate with everybody. All right, so that's what I got for you, Aqua. You have a blessed and wonderful day. And join the membership, man. Join the membership. You get a video every week. All right, y'all have a blessed day, blessed night. Peace. Pisces, what's good, Pisces? We're going to find out today, Pisces, what new love is coming to you, right? We're going to pull the energies and see what's in your current energy, what new love is going to show. You already know the drill. If the reading resonate, hit the like button. If the reading don't resonate, then don't take it with you. Leave that shit for somebody else. And if you need a personal reading, hit my inbox or either hit my inbox, or either get the reading from purchase the reading from off of the website. And if you want to see, if you're into watching a lot of tarot and you want to see a video once a week or whatever, then join the membership. It's $2.99 a month. It's $2.99 a month, and you will be able to join the lives. You'll be able to join the lives, and you'll be able to join the lives, and we'll be able to chop it up that way. All right, so let's get started. We're gonna clear the energy first, and then once we clear the energy, then we'll clear the energy, and then we'll go ahead and start. All right, let's go. Thank you, Papa Legba. Papa Legba, open the road. Papa Legba, remove the barrier. Papa Legba, so that I can pass through. Papa Legba. Thank you, Papa Legba. Infinite Spirit, Orishas, Archangels, Spirit Guides, Ancestor Spirits of my highest and greatest good. Lords of my highest and greatest good. Give us clear, accurate message of Spirit for Pisces, Spirit Guides. Protect the portal as we channel these messages. Protect us as we channel these messages. Protect us from all evil spells, hexes, curses, negative energies, and from anything that may try and come through and hinder the reading. Thank you, spirits. All right, what new love we have for Pisces? Somebody who's holding on to something. It could be a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. All right, let's see. What else we got? Let's see what else we got. Spirit, show us more. I said Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. You got a Knight of Pentacles. King of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Spirit, show us more. Thank you, spirits. Pisces at the bottom of the deck. All right, you got the Star in reverse. You got the Six of Swords in reverse. I said this is somebody who's holding on to something. They don't want to let go of something, and they don't want to move away from something, and they don't want to heal. This is somebody who is not trying to heal, right? All right, so they don't want to move nowhere. They don't want to. They just content with being where they at. Right? Let's see. Spirits, give us more. Thank you, spirits. We got a Virgo card here, Hermit. All right, you got the Eight of Cups. You got the Eight of Cups, Eight of Cups, Eight of Wands, Ten of Pentacles in reverse. Ten of Pentacles in reverse, Eight of Wands, Eight of Cups, the Death card, and the Six of Wands. Yeah, this is somebody who don't want to move away from something, but you got two cards of moving, right? One card is the Six of Wands. They could be walking away from somebody, right? But they don't want to move away from troubled waters, right? So, prime example, right? Somebody who, let's just say, they live in a harsh environment, right? They live in a harsh environment, and they got an opportunity to get out of that environment, but they so used to being in that environment that they don't want to leave that environment, right? They know that environment is harsh and trouble, right? And they got an opportunity, but they don't want to walk away from it. They don't want to move away from it, right? But they'll move away from communication because you got the Eight of Wands here, and this person is walking away from the Eight of Wands, right? They're walking away from it, right? And the Eight of Wands is downloads too, right? It's not just fast communication, it's also downloads, receiving download from spirit, right? When you have the Star card here in reverse, the Star card is not only a card of healing and wish fulfillment, but if you pay attention to the Star card, right? I should have covered it up. I forgot about YouTube, but if you pay attention to the Star card, the Star, he is nurturing the earth, right? He's pouring water on the earth to nurture the earth, right? That is a card of him receiving downloads, if you just pay attention to it, because you got the stars, right? The stars around it. He's paying attention to all of the creation of life in order for him to be able to nurture the earth through nature, right? Okay, so just look at it, right? Okay, he's pouring the water out on the earth, and then he's got pouring water out on the earth, and he's pouring water out in the water, right? And then it's a bird behind him. The bird that's behind him, birds are messengers, right? It's a bird right here. The bird is sitting right here, right? This bird is a messenger. And so this person, this Aquarius who's pouring this water out, is receiving a message from the bird on what to do. So that's a download, right? Wands represents downloads too. But this person is walking away from the downloads. They don't want to hear the messages that they're supposed to hear in order for them to leave whatever heart conditions that they're in, right? Because the Six of Swords represents a card of moving from stormy weathers into calm weather, right? But if it's in reverse, then that means that the person is stuck in the stormy weather, right? And with the Ten of Pentacles being in reverse, then that means that it's been trouble financially and trouble in the family, right? Because when the card is in the upright, then that's a happy family. When it's in reverse, then that's not a happy family. That's trouble in the family, right? So this person could possibly be walking away from a family dynamic, right? But not changing their ways, because you have the Death card here, which is a transformation, right? But the Death card is in the upright, right? And it's sitting up under the Hermit card. So Spirit is saying that this person is going to eventually go through a transformation, but it might not be during the time that you meet this person, right? You might meet this person and you might have to go through some things with this person in order for this person to go through the transformation. But then it just depends, right, on how fast this person get the download. If this person can get the download and say, I keep getting that message, I need to go ahead and change. You know, some people will go ahead and change once they realize that they've been getting the message over and over and over and over and over and over again. And that happens to a lot of us. You know, we have to keep going through the same shit over and over and over and over and over and over and over again for us to realize, damn, it's time to change. I got to change. But as of now, when you meet this person is not in the process of change, right? They will go through a death and transformation and will have a victory, but it just depends on where they're at in their journey, right? And that's the thing. As of their current energy, this person is not likely to change, right? But we're gonna see what comes out in the oracle too, right? Rebound, flighty, temporary options, unpredictable intentions. Right at the bottom of the deck, right? Rebound. So this person is possibly, and that's what I said about, you know, being in a harsh environment, being in, you know, rebounding, right? Going back to it, keep going back to it and going through the same thing over and over and over again. Rebound, right? All right, so let's see. Spirits, show us more. And I said that they will have a victory. They will get a victory eventually after they change. That's what I said. And it says right here, lucky break, good fortune, good things coming, turning point, right? So yeah, that's basically the Six of Wands. The lucky break is the Six of Wands. The cards are really repeating themselves of what I already said, right? That this person will get a lucky break, but only after they decide to change. And then when they change and the Six of Swords is in the upright position and they start moving away from the stormy weather, then yeah, things will start changing in their life, because then the star will be in the upright, which means that they'll start healing, right? So you can't get a lucky break if you're not healed, right? If you're not healing, right? And that might be the lucky break. The lucky break might be that so that they can heal, right? But it says The next card we get is kinky ways, fantasies, and fetishes, sexually open, looking to explore, right? And this could be possibly what this person don't want to move away from, right? And I said harsh environments, but it could be sexual appetite, you know, having that type of sexual appetite, right? And then you had the rebound at the bottom of the deck, right? All right, so Spirit, show us more. Show us more, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. And I said harsh environments. I said moving away from harsh environment, moving away from crime. I said harsh environment, and I wanted to say the hood, but I just didn't say the hood because some people are not in the hood and still in harsh conditions, harsh environments, right? Where you could be in a relationship and in a home with somebody and always arguing and fighting, and it's too much stress and tension in the house, right? And that could be a harsh environment. You could be at a job somewhere, and it's really, really toxic, and it could be, you know, that's why they create laws for companies that have too much tension and too much toxicity in the workplace, right? I forgot the law, but yeah, but it says here, dirty money, right? Laundering, stealing, illegal. So harsh environment, it could be also in the hood or doing something illegal or something, you know, that they shouldn't be doing, right? They don't want to move away from that. Right? They don't want to move away from that, right? Sneaky link, right? Hidden love, a low-key situation, side piece, the blues, scared, heavy emotions, mental distress, right? So they don't want to move away from these toxic behaviors, right? The stormy weather, that's the stormy weather, the toxic behaviors. So this is what's coming towards you, Pisces, and you know, this is something that you'll have to deal with if you you allow this person in your life. The signs we got is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. We got the Eight of Cups, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. We got Death's card, Cancer. We got Virgo card here, the Hermit. So yeah, we got Aquarius card there, right? The Star. So yeah, that's what we got for you, Pisces. Pisces, I hope the reading resonates. If the reading don't resonate, don't take it. Leave it for somebody else. And also too, once again, if you need a personal reading, just hit my inbox. Or either if you want to see a video every week, then join the membership. $2.99 a month. You know, and you get a chance to be a part of the live and everything else once a week, right? All right, so that's what we got for you, Pisces. Pisces, I hope you have a blessed and wonderful night, and wonderful day or wonderful night, or whenever you see this reading. And thank you very much for being here, and peace.